You ever have that moment when you're just mindlessly living life and then everything flips in an instant? Like, one minute you're walking through the airport, already dreaming of the food you're going to eat and the adventures you're going to have, and the next, you're flat on your back in a foreign country, in pain and completely lost. That was me, and I was terrified. Let me rewind. I was traveling alone for the first time in Europe, in this beautiful little town I'd been dreaming about for years. The kind of town where everything looks like it belongs on a postcard, narrow cobblestone streets, fresh air, the smell of espresso wafting out from every cafe. I had just stepped out to explore on foot. Maybe I got a little too caught up in how stunning everything was. But bam, out of nowhere, I slipped on a wet spot on the pavement. And that was it. I hit the ground hard. I don't know if you've ever had the wind knocked out of you, but it's one of those moments that feels like time stops. I tried to get up, but I couldn't. My leg was in so much pain, and my knee, oh my god, my knee was completely bent at a weird angle. Panic set in, and then the confusion. I'm alone, in a place where I don't speak the language. And worst of all, I had no idea what to do next. That's when I realized something I hadn't even thought about before. I didn't have any real medical coverage for something like this. I had assumed that, traveling with my regular health insurance would be enough. But surprise, it wasn't. And that's when the flood of what now hit me. What happens if this is a really bad injury? What happens if I need surgery? I'd heard horror stories about people getting stuck with hospital bills they could never pay off, just because they were on vacation. Is it all going to be my responsibility to pay for? But then, like some divine intervention, I remembered something. I'd done something smart before I left. I had actually taken out travel insurance. I didn't even think about it at the time. I thought it was just an extra layer of security, maybe for canceled flights or lost bags. But here I was, needing it for something far more important. I managed to call my insurance company, still trembling, still not fully processing everything. And the next thing I knew, I was getting the help I needed. The insurance covered my ambulance ride, the emergency room visit, and even my treatment and medication afterward. I couldn't believe it. I was in the hospital for a few days, getting checked out, and honestly, all I could think about was how lucky I was. I don't know how I would have handled it without that coverage. The bills alone would have been astronomical, and I would have been stuck. That's the thing I want to share with you. If you're traveling, don't just assume you're covered by your regular health plan. It's not about buying something extra you'll never use. It's about securing your peace of mind when the unexpected hits. Because it will. It took me a little longer than I wanted to get back on my feet, but I was able to continue my trip, keep exploring, and not be totally overwhelmed by financial stress. And that's a gift, honestly. Now, I've got a trick up my sleeve that I trust completely. Auras.insure. I found it while I was searching for something that felt simple and reliable. Something that wasn't going to give me a headache. They've got flexible plans, affordable options, and coverage that works anywhere in the world. I swear by it now. It was my secret weapon during that whole mess. No one expects things to go wrong on vacation. But when they do, the last thing you need is the added worry about how to pay for everything. Take it from me, get travel insurance. It's not just a maybe anymore. It's a must. And if you're looking for one that's simple and trustworthy, check out auras.insure. It's not a gimmick, it's not a sales pitch, just something that saved me when I needed it most. Trust me on this one. You'll be glad you did.